Hello everyone, we are back with another Rocket League lesson inside of our mechanics focused season. We have a really interesting topic to learn today, which is utilizing the wall to play the ball back to yourself, which if you remember is a requirement for good ball productivity, and you're going to want to go watch my older video on that if you haven't already. And we'll also briefly talk about a mechanic that combines this with another one we have previously learned, redirects. For this lesson's warm-up, we're going to be inside of a training pack that will throw a wide variety of redirects at us. Later in the video, when we go to follow up our touches off the wall, oftentimes redirecting the ball on the second touch is a very good option and just kind of happens naturally. So practicing and reinforcing this mechanic before we jump into that stuff is really going to help us out. Go ahead and do this training pack for around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay guys, now we're going to take a look at a replay example of playing the ball off the wall back to yourself in an actual game. But before we do that, I want to define what a psycho mechanic is because I mentioned it in the video title and briefly earlier in this video. So a psycho is basically when you play the ball off of the wall, you hit it off of the wall, and then you redirect it directly into the opposite direction. So it's going to shoot off of the back of your car, and you're going to be upside down, and you're going to redirect it, and it'll shoot out really fast. It's usually pretty hard to pull off, so it's not going to be the focus of this video. But I wanted to mention it because you can do some research and maybe you can start trying to do it in free play or whatever. So we're going to get into the replay example here, and we can see that right here I'm using the wall to beat the defender, not to score. So I play it off the wall quickly, and then I'll just play off of that. So I don't care where this ball is going to go. I just know that if I play it off of the wall, it's going to beat him and I'll be able to play again. So the second step to this is what to do with the second touch, right? We've given ourselves a free touch. Now we need to figure out what to do. Well, what we do here is we can see that there's one orange player left, and we can see that my teammate Kairos is going to bump him. So from there, I can just know that if I place this ball anywhere on the left side, it's probably going to be a goal. I really trust Kairos to get the bump here, and we can see that that is exactly how it plays out. So this is a really good example of using the wall to play the ball back to yourself and playing beat, not just scoring the ball. So I'd say the trickiest part about this mechanic is making sure that we can get a good first touch off of the wall that will allow us to follow it up, and of course maintaining our altitude in the air so we have a shot at that follow-up. If you guys have practiced double taps before, this is extremely similar. So if you are already familiar with that, this video should be a breeze, and subsequently if you haven't done double taps before this video, this is a perfect start, and then you can go watch my double tap video right after this. For this portion, we're going to be in a training pack, and I want you to focus on banging the ball against the wall on the first touch while making sure that it doesn't touch the ceiling because the bounce is going to mess you up, and that it isn't going downwards too much, as that will just make the follow-up all that much harder. Don't worry about scoring or even getting the second touch for now. Just get the first touch and try to stay in the air, and practice this for around 5 to 10 minutes or until you are nailing it consistently. Okay, so by now you guys have learned why this concept is so dangerous, analyze the replay situation with me, and you have practice getting consistent with the first touch we need, and also most importantly, maintaining your altitude afterwards. Now we are ready to go ahead and practice actually redirecting the ball and doing something with that follow-up touch. For around 30 to 45 minutes, we're going to be in a double tap training pack, which works perfectly for practicing what we were doing. However, since we are not just straight practicing double taps, the goal here isn't really to score. You can of course do that, but you should also be trying to redirect the ball in different directions, which will help you manipulate the pitch more in actual games. Okay everyone, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to comment below if this video helped you or if you have any questions. See y'all in the next one.